Hello, welcome to Times of Refreshing with the Word of God. Something that was going through my mind was the verse from Proverbs 16, verse 18, that says, "Pride leads to destruction and arrogance to a downfall." And that's coming from the Good News translation. I was reading off Bible Gateway, looking through the different translations, and picked out the Good News translation to read tonight. Verse 18 of Proverbs 16, "Pride leads to destruction and arrogance to a downfall." Pride is a very dangerous thing. If we allow it to operate in our lives, it can destroy relationships. It can keep you out of purpose and destiny that God has for you. When you are prideful and you say to yourself that I'm going to do what I want to do, no matter the consequence, I'm going to enter that relationship because I want to feel good. I'm going to have relation out of marriage because I just choose that I want to feel good. I want to feel good. I want to enjoy life. I want to enjoy my life. Pride could be not wanting to forgive somebody, holding grudges. Pride could be, so many different things, but the Word of God says that pride leads to destruction and arrogance to a downfall. It's clear right there that if we operate in pride, there will be destruction in our life. There will be destruction in relationships. There will be destruction in family. There will be destruction in your mind. There will be a downfall in your life. It will not work out when you operate in pride. And for some reason, I was thinking about that tonight. And it's a little bit late, almost 1 a.m, but I had to do this video. And all of us, if we really search our heart, pride is something that each person deals with in a different area, if in a different arena. It could be in so many different areas of our lives, but we really need to search our heart and say, God, where is pride operating in my life that is causing destruction? If you see things that are breaking down relationships, whatever it could be in life, pride could be the root that is causing that destruction and that downfall. And this is not judging anybody, because we're all in the same boat. We're all at the same level. We're human, and pride is something that we deal with. And Satan, we call him Lucifer, the devil, enemy, whatever name you have for him. He was cast out of heaven because of pride, because he wanted to be equal to or greater than God. He wanted the worship for himself. So pride is also self-worship, where you're ignoring God and you're making yourself the God of your own life when you operate in pride, because you're saying, I got this, I'm going to do it my way. I am the boss, I am the leader, and that never leads to anything that is good. When you do it your way and don't do it God's way, it ends up in destruction. It ends up in total chaos. It ends up in broken relationships. It ends up in leaving you in a situation that you thought you never would have been in, but pride got you there because you want to do it your way, and there's so many different situations, whether it could be unforgiveness, that pride that says, I'm not going to forgive, and that causes relationships to break down, or it doesn't allow for restoration to happen. Or pride is, I want to do it my way, I want to have fun, I want to enjoy life, I want to get out there and do what I want to do, whether it's relationship outside of marriage, enjoying that physical contact that is for marriage, but outside of marriage, you're saying, I want to do it my way, but it always leads to destruction. Plain marriage always leads to destruction. doing everything and living like you're married but you're not will lead to destruction, because it's pride. I want to do it my way, and that's the issue of pride. It's a heart issue. It's a me, it's a you issue. So we can look and search our hearts and say, God, where is pride operating in my life that is causing destruction and causing a downfall? Sometimes we need to sit back and look at different situations, different relationships, different issues in our life and say, why is everything being destroyed? Because of pride. So I encourage you today from the Word of God. Not every verse is something that will make us feel good. Not every verse is talking about joy or peace or blessing or healing or all of that good stuff, but there's other verses that really are meant to prick our hearts and make us stop and think, wow, is this actually operating in my life? Am I causing destruction and downfall in my life because pride is operating in my life? So take the time to, call out to God and say, search my heart, O Lord, and show me where pride is operating so that I can overcome it and I can be free and not experience destruction and downfall. But when we walk in God's ways, we experience blessing, we experience peace, we experience healing, restoration, we experience growth, we experience miracles happening, we experience great things happening. So, again, I'm saying that when we operate in pride, it's like saying, I am God of my own life. I am God. I am in control when we're not. God is in control. So I encourage you to search your heart, to call unto God, and to ask Him to illuminate if there is an issue of pride operating in your life in any area, and ask Him to overcome it, because God still can break chains, and God is forgiving, and He'll forgive us, and He'll forget our trespasses, and He'll give us a clean slate. If we just come into Him, with that contrite heart, He will not despise us. So stay blessed, stay encouraged, and this wasn't like a shouting kind of joy, happy peace, but just words of encouragement, that pride is, a killer, and pride is very dangerous, and it needs to be uprooted out of each of our lives so that we can experience good things instead of destruction and downfall. Again, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Go and read it. Read the whole chapter. You'll be blessed by the Word of God. God bless. Good night. Hope you enjoyed this.